Welcome back, chaps. I've been expecting your arrival. In today's video, I have picked out the healthiest options, in my opinion, in every major fast food place that I picked out. I would like to know I am not a medical professional or a food expert, so take everything I say with a grain of salt. These are all just my opinion. With that being said, I have chosen 16 different fast food chains that I will be talking about. There are thousands of fast food places, but I wanted to talk about the ones with the most clout. The restaurants I wanted to talk about, not in order by the way, are McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, Jack in the Box, Raising Cane's, Pollo Loco, Arby's, Panda, Chipotle, Subway, Starbucks, Long John Silver, KFC, Popeyes, and Chick-fil-A. And starting off with the most recognizable fast food place, we have McDonald's. McDonald's healthiest item, believe it or not, is actually the filet-o-fish, having a surprising amount of protein. And since it's fish, it's usually one of the healthiest meats. Go check out my other video, quick plug. The filet-o-fish doesn't have a disgusting amount of sodium or saturated fats either, so it's actually not terrible to eat. But who orders a fish fillet anyways? My choice of order is usually the McChicken with fries and nuggets, but that's not very healthy. If you're going to McDonald's anyways, you shouldn't even worry about health. It's not gonna be good for you either way. But if you just want to eat because you're hungry, I would have said the McChicken was the best value item you could have gotten, because back then you could have gotten 4 McChickens for a few bucks, but that's not a thing anymore. Now McDonald's is very expensive for lackluster food. McDonald's may not be the healthiest place, the McChicken may not be the healthiest item, but at least it isn't the worst place you can eat from. Burger King's healthiest item is, of course, the salad. But I could have said the same thing for McDonald's. But the salad is just too boring of a pick, and I don't fuck with salad, so the healthiest option for Burger King is the Tender Grill. The Tender Grill is a grilled chicken sandwich with lettuce and tomatoes. The sandwich has 32 grams of protein, which is a good amount of protein for the cost, and just being a normal chicken sandwich. It has decently low sodium and cholesterol as well. I don't eat at Burger King, so I don't really have a best value option. I'm honestly surprised Burger King even has this option, but it's definitely a better option than McDonald's healthiest choice. Good job, Burger King, but there's still not that many healthy options you could choose from, unlike our next fast food joint. Before I say what the healthiest option is for Taco Bell, I want to say that Taco Bell is easily one of the best ways to get full while still costing like very cheap amount of money. Taco Bell definitely isn't the healthiest option in the world, but it's easily the best value for your money to food ratio. For me, the best money value you could get is the cheesy double beef burrito. Doesn't have the best macros, but for only $2.79, you get 560 calories. If you order like 2 or 3 of them, you could get full for the rest of the day, and that's less than $10. To me, this is the best way to get full if you're low on money, because sometimes it isn't always about being the healthiest. If you're hungry, you gotta eat something to satisfy your hunger. But anyways, Taco Bell actually has a decent selection of healthy food items in the first place. For example, the Cantina Chicken Burrito, Veggie Bowl, Black Bean Crunch Wrap, etc. But I think the healthiest option goes to the Cantina Chicken Bowl, having a good amount of protein from the chicken and all the healthiness you get from the veggies. You can't go wrong with it, but honestly, just choose what you prefer to eat. There's definitely some good options there, healthy or not. Starbucks is a wild card, being known for its drinks, but they do have some healthy food options for the small amount of food options they even have. The healthiest choice, in my opinion, is either the turkey provolone pesto on ciabatta bread or the eggs and Gouda protein box. These are both good options, having a good amount of protein, but honestly, it's just up to preference if you want a lighter meal or not. The eggs and Gouda box does look pretty good. I might get that if I ever go back there, and it's only like $7, so it's not too bad of value. KFC is the first fast food place that has no healthy options I could find on the menu. At least the fish fillet from McDonald's is just on the not good or bad scale, but everything from KFC looks greasy, you know? But then again, I don't think anyone was expecting KFC to have any healthy meal options. So what I would consider to be the least unhealthiest option would be the Chicken Little, which is just a small chicken sandwich, but that's not gonna fill you up unless you're like a 6-year-old. Just get a normal chicken sandwich at that point so you get at least some protein. Or just order whatever you want at KFC since none of it is healthy. What I recommend is the chicken sandwich because that's just what I always get whenever I go to KFC. But honestly, just get whatever you want or just don't go. It's up to you. Subway is the first of many different fast food places where you actually make the choice yourself or choose whatever you want to eat. That being said, Subway is easily a top 5 contender of the healthiest fast food places. With the many veggie and meat options you could choose from, the possibilities of healthy meals are endless. I don't even have a recommendation because of how many choices you could possibly make. Plus, everyone has their own preferences when it comes to food, so just choose whatever makes you happy. Goodbye, $5 footlong. You were greatly missed. Arby's. I'm just kidding. Arby's. We have the meats. Arby actually has some healthy options, surprisingly. They're mainly known for their sandwiches, but the healthiest options are actually their wraps. They have a few different options of chicken wrap, which have a good amount of protein, also with veggies. They look kind of small, so you might have to order multiple of them if you want to get full, if you're even going to Arby's in the first place. But honestly, good job Arby's. You get 1 point for having some healthy food options, unlike the other establishments. I'll never eat at your establishment though. I'll make a deal with you though. If somehow I reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year, I'll eat at Arby's. Pollo Loco is another contender of at least top 5 healthiest in my opinion. There are many different healthy salad, taco, bowls, and burrito options you could choose from. But the healthiest choice in my opinion are the new fit bowls. The double chicken pollo fit bowl specifically though. You get chicken, lettuce, avocado, tomato, corn, etc. You get almost 60 grams of protein, which is crazy. But honestly, it's not surprising that it's healthy when it's called a fit bowl. They literally made it to be healthy. The option I go for though is the double chicken tostada bowl because it's still a pretty healthy option whilst tasting very good. The one downside is the tostada itself, of course, is very salty. But it adds flavor to what you're already eating, so I think it's a good trade for me. There are so many different healthy options you could choose from, so just look at the menu and see what you prefer. Popeyes' only somewhat healthy options are their chicken wraps, but it still uses fried chicken. Unlike Arby's, where they actually use grilled chicken, which is automatically healthier, Popeyes doesn't really have any healthy options. From what I could find on their menu, maybe they did, but who knows. Again, I wasn't expecting Popeyes to have anything healthy, but I'm a little disappointed in them. At least they have the best chicken sandwich. Raising Cane's literally only has like 5 options, none of them being healthy. Again, it's all just fried chicken, but the sandwich does have lettuce on it and you could get a side of coleslaw if you want to for some reason. In my opinion, Raising Cane's is the most overrated fast food place. The chicken is alright, the fries are subpar, the toast isn't bad, but the thing that carries the whole restaurant is the cane sauce. Without the sauce, the chicken is bland and flavorless, but this isn't a taste video. It's about health. I do hope Raising Cane's adds more items and make it better in the future though. First, I want to say that I've never eaten at Long John Silver's, but I hear a lot of bad things about it. Looking at the menu, food looks honestly pretty appetizing. It makes me feel kind of hungry, to be honest. But it's probably most likely frozen fish though, which would be disappointing. I don't know if Long John Silver's is a money laundering scheme or not, but it looks like they have some healthy meal options, surprisingly. The healthiest meal that I found looks like to be the salmon bowl, but there also is the grilled salmon meal, which has more calories if you want to get full. The nutritional value on the bowl doesn't seem too bad either, having 26 grams of protein, which isn't too bad, but it's $10 for around 300 to 500 calories at most. Do with that as you will, but Long John Silver's kind of impressed me, to be honest. Good job. Panda Express, kind of like Subway, lets you choose what foods you want. You can either make the most ungodly creation imaginable, or you can fashion up a nice hearty meal. Just like Subway, there's definitely a lot of healthy choices you can choose from, but my go-to meal is white rice, broccoli, beef, and teriyaki chicken. It's very simple, but you get a lot of protein if you ask for double chicken and carbs from the rice. And then of course broccoli just being one of the healthiest vegetables as well. Again, you could choose whatever you prefer to eat, meat and veggie wise. I would also like to note, I don't think Panda is as healthy as Subway, but it's definitely a solid choice. Above average in the world of fast food. Wendy's doesn't have too many healthy options, but having some is better than nothing. They mostly have salads and wraps. They're both low on calories, so it's up to preference which one you like more. I've honestly never been to Wendy's, but their menu looks pretty good. I'm not even gonna lie. I would probably order some spicy nuggets, fries, and a chicken sandwich if I were to go there. Wendy's healthy options are definitely better than McDonald's and Burger King, so good job, Wendy's. Chipotle, just like Panda Express and Subway, you can customize your own meal. But that being said, Chipotle is definitely a contender for top 5 healthiest fast foods in my opinion. Salads, tacos, bowls, burritos, you can make it all healthy with the many rice, beans, and veggie options they have. Again, I don't have any recommendations because of how many choices you could pick from, but what I got last time I went there was half asada, half chicken, rice, beans, guacamole, and I forgot what else I got, but it was pretty good. Jack in the Box is pretty much the same as Wendy's, having some salad and wraps options. There's not that many healthy options, but then again, having some is better than nothing. In my opinion, Wendy's menu does look a little bit better than Jack in the Box's menu. Their food just looks more appealing. Not really much to say here, they're both pretty much the same thing though. The last fast food place in this video, we have Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A has a bunch of different healthy options in their menu. Grilled nuggets, grilled chicken sandwiches, salads, fruit cups, wraps, etc. The Cobb salad is easily the healthiest meal you could get though, but honestly there's a lot of good choices. What I usually get from Chick-fil-A is the grilled nuggets, mac and cheese, fries, and maybe a chicken sandwich if I'm feeling a little devious. I don't know if I would put Chick-fil-A at a top 5 for healthiest fast foods, but it's definitely a top tier place for good and healthy food. It's a little on the pricey side though, but that's what the economy has come to nowadays. It's a sad world we live in. This is the part where I start to tier list them from worst to best, so let's get started. Starting with the unhealthy F tiers. We have KFC, Popeyes, Raising Cane's, and McDonald's. They're in F tier because they don't have a single healthy option. In D tier, we have Burger King with at least one healthy option. Good job, Burger King. In C tier, we have Arby's, Jack in the Box, Wendy's, and Starbucks. These options having a few healthy items. In B tier, we have the lonely Long John Silver's having some healthy items. In A tier, we have Panda, Chick-fil-A, and Taco Bell, them having a large variety of healthy options. Lastly, in S tier, we have Pollo Loco, Chipotle, and Subway. These three having the most amount of healthy food options, or the possibilities of healthy food options are endless. Here's the entire tier list. It didn't fit all in one picture, so I had to cut it up into pieces. Like button and subscribe and all that. Thank you. Bye bye.